This episode of Designing Minds features photographer Ben Watts, known for his street photography as well as his celebrity images. In Part 2, Ben details the hardship of establishing himself as a photographer in a new city and relays how he steadily gained the credentials to snap some of Hollywood's most prominent stars.
Hello, I'm Ben Watts and I'm on Designing Minds. When I came to New York, I had to start over, I really did, which was fine with me because I was still young and I had the energy and enthusiasm. I got jobs, but they weren't of the same magnitude of jobs that I was shooting. I didn't come over here and start shooting American Vogue. I still don't shoot American Vogue. That didn't happen. But the main thing, I was working and I was making a living, which I needed to do to pay rent. And then the next thing is I was moving in a direction that, if it was only moving like millimeters forward, it was still moving forward. As far as photographing celebrities, it's become a huge part of the market. And as we all know, like, that they dominate the covers of fashion magazines, all women. It's very important for a photographer wanting to make a living in the commercial world of photography to take that on board. I try to pull out some emotion or animation or charismatic nature. I try not to make people too self-conscious. Which, believe it or not, actors are incredible on screen and performing in a movie, but sometimes a stills camera can be quite intimidating. It's not natural to them. A lot of them don't appreciate the experience at all. In fact, some just outright do not like it. So I try and include something that they might like doing. When I shot Heath, which is some of my favorite images, I knew that he liked to skateboard. And I knew that he didn't like to just stop still and pose. So I knew to bring that, and I knew he'd like it, and he did. And you know, you just got lost in the shoot. So you want to make it as comfortable as possible. You just set the right mood, and it should be effortless as well. If you're seen to be putting too much and kissing too much butt, then you could have a problem on your hands then as well. Don't kiss enough, got a problem. Kiss too much, got a problem. The collage scrapbook style I'm particularly fond of, and I think it comes about just wanting to include the whole experience that I had shooting that day. I was like, wow, I'll put that picture in, but then what about that one? And then that one was so cool. And some people might say, wow, well, you're just uncertain, you can't pick an image, you got to go for poof, and knock them out with one. I have got, single images, but I really love the collage deal. And then I'd shoot a lot of Polaroids, and I'd get the subject to write on the Polaroid, which is, in a way, I'm bringing them not only visually, but bringing another side of them into the picture, and it makes for an interesting visual. It's very important as a designer or a student studying design or photography to keep a visual journal to reference yourself, for others to reference you by, and so you can look back and see your progression or your regression. Sometimes I look at my journals like, wow, I was taking better pictures then. What happened to me? I've lost it, and that it keeps you on your toes. The commercial work is important, and I am a commercial photographer. I think I'm artistic, but I don't think I'm an artist. And I remember one of my friends saying to me, oh yeah, you just went to New York, you got lucky, right? You just got lucky. And he is a photographer too, and that comment angered me. I'm like, there's no such thing as luck for a start. You create your own. And I just thought, well, you could look at it that way, but it wasn't. And you should try it and see. You've got to be passionate about what you do, you really do. Because people notice it and they respect it. It's a very powerful drive to have. It makes you sleep well at night if you do stuff that you're happy with and you're making and you're achieving.